welcome to this week's extra video, and today I'm super excited to be bringing you my first ever clothing haul try on, and today's video is sponsored by Halara. I've also got a couple of discount codes to share with you today, so use Happy Julie for 15% off across the entire website when you spend £89 or more. And my second code is 15Julie15 to receive 15% off all full priced items on the website. Now, I've seen quite a lot of advertising for Halara recently, many of it on some of my favourite YouTube channels. And whereas I've always liked the look of the clothing, I think when you're ordering online you can never be too sure of the quality. But I must say, when I unpacked the order, I was very impressed with the quality of the fabric, and I'm also really pleased with the fit of all of the items that I've chosen. So let's have a look at my first outfit choice. And the t-shirt I'm wearing here is a plain white V-neck short sleeved t-shirt, and I think this is a really good essential for any wardrobe and can be teamed with any bottoms. And what I actually like about this t-shirt is that it's got a really elegant cut to it and a really nice sleeve and sleeve length. So I think this would work well for daytime wear, or even evening if you wore it with a sort of fancy pair of trousers or something. And I really like the fabric of this t-shirt because it feels nice and soft, and it's rather like a sort of jersey fabric, and it drapes really nicely as well. So I've teamed this t-shirt today with these high-waisted drawstring straight leg trousers, and I actually really love this style of trouser, and I've chosen this in two colours. We've got these lovely pockets, and the tie here, you can just tie it over like that, or you can tie it into a bow if you're wearing a top that you've tucked in. We've got this nice elastic here around the waist, so they're super comfortable. And just to talk a little bit about sizing, so I'm 5'5½", and I would usually from a high street store choose a size 10. But I did actually follow the measurement guide on the Halara website, and this time I went for a size 12 to 14, and all of the pieces are a perfect fit for me. So I really do advise that you follow the measurement chart on there, and you just have to measure your waist, hips, and all of the normal areas, and your inside leg as well. And again, with the length of these, now, one thing I find a lot with these sort of casual trousers is that they can be very long, and even if you wear a heel, they can drag along the ground. And one thing I really don't like when I'm out is having to make sure that my trousers aren't trailing along the ground, picking up dirt or getting torn, or having to sort of tuck them into my shoe, hoping that nobody will notice. And these actually are a really nice length. Now I'm going to put the other colour on in these as well. This is a lovely sort of light beigey cream colour, and I also chose a slightly darker colour, and this one is called Fields of Rye, and I really love this. I love it with the white t-shirt. And here I've teamed the trousers with a capped sleeve V-neck crossover top. Now, I really love a crossover top, and I think this one is really flattering. It pulls you in around the waist as well. But one thing I find with crossover tops is that they can tend to gape, and I really don't like to feel that when I'm out and about, that my top may fall open. So this is a really nice cut, and it doesn't fall open, it just sort of stays together because you've got this sort of ruched panel here that keeps it nice and tight across the body. Really like this. I think it's really elegant. I think this would look really nice with a pair of dress trousers as well, and you could easily wear this top for an evening out. I really like this colour as well, and brown is one of the colours that goes really nicely with my skin tone, and this is called Delicioso. But really pleased with this one. And again, this is a really lovely sort of jersey feel fabric. It's got a really nice silky feel to it. Doesn't feel at all hard or rough. There's the sort of ruched detail there that will keep this wrap over part together, so you don't feel at all as though that is going to gape open. And I think as I've sort of got a little bit older, my clothing choices now lean more towards comfort, but I still want that style and elegance. And I think this top provides that. So I've also teamed this top with these high-waisted linen feel trousers. And again, these are lovely and lightweight for the summer and suitable as well, I think, for day or evening wear. I think these would look really nice for going out in the evening. We've got a button front here with a zip and an elasticated back for comfort. I really like the shape and the fit of these. I think they look really elegant. And the fabric again is really lovely, nice and lightweight and soft. And I must say it was all very easy to iron as well. Now, all of the pieces that I'm showing you today come in lots of different colours, so you can easily mix and match and buy just a few pieces to make lots of different outfits. So I've also teamed the linen trousers with this lovely halter neck top. We've got a single button at the back and a lovely keyhole detail. And I think this is a really flattering cut for any age and makes for a lovely evening top. Now again, like all of the other pieces, this top comes in several different colours. I really like a dark blue, it goes really well with my colouring. And I think another thing that I like about all of the tops and all of the clothing pieces is that you can't feel any hard, scratchy labels digging in as you're wearing them. And that's another thing that I find very irritating, especially when you're out and trying to concentrate on what you're actually doing and you have to keep, you know, pulling the label away from your skin. And I haven't felt that with any of these pieces. They are just all so delightful to wear and just so comfortable. So now I'm wearing another of the V-neck cap-sleeved t-shirts that I showed you in white at the beginning, and this colour is called Hydro, a lovely sort of teal green. Again, I really love these, they're so elegant and again could be worn as day wear or evening wear. And I've teamed these with the black workwear trousers, and I must say I absolutely love these because I think they look really elegant and could be worn again for day or evening wear, but they are super comfy. You've got an elasticated waist, lovely deep pockets, which I think are always really comfortable if you just want to tuck your hands into your pockets, and they're a really nice shape. Got a straight leg, super comfortable, and I think they would certainly make your working day more of a pleasure. So I just wanted to show you this green top as well with the cream trousers, and this colour is actually called Whisper White. Again, I think this makes a really nice casual daytime outfit, or maybe for the evening if you were just heading along to the pub. So it might seem a little strange that I'm trying on a jumper on the hottest day of the year so far, but I can never resist a Batwing jumper, and I absolutely love this. It's so elegant and so very comfortable to wear. We've got a boat neck and the fabric is really lovely. It's got a lovely sort of ribbed design. And again, I think this is one of those pieces that would work well for day or evening wear. So I've also teamed the jumper with the black trousers. I think this makes for a lovely, elegant outfit. And one thing as well I wanted to say about the elasticated waist on the trousers is that you can't tell it is an elasticated waistband. And I think that works really well if you wanted to wear something that you were then going to tuck into the trousers. Okay, so that's it for today's choices, but just to summarise, I must say I am super pleased with all of the pieces that I chose. It is all so well fitting and comfortable to wear, and as I said earlier, the fabric is of very good quality. Now, if you haven't shopped with Halara before, I can highly recommend it, and don't forget that I've got those discount codes as well. So Happy Julie will entitle you to 15% off across the website when you spend £89 or more. And 15 Julie 15 will give you 15% off of any full priced item on the website. And I must also say that to start with, the prices are very, very reasonable. Now do let me know in the comment section below what were your favourite pieces that I showed today, or your favourite outfit, and which other Halara items you would like me to try on here on the channel. Okay, so that's it for today. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. This has been a new experience for me, and one that I hope will be repeated. So a huge thank you to the team at Halara for approaching me and allowing me to try on these wonderful outfits. Now please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again next Monday. So until then, take care. Bye.